Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to India News TV here in Brisbane. As you can see in the backdrop, we are at the Gabba Stadium here in Brisbane, where a couple of days ago history was created by the Indian cricket team. Yes, I am talking about the Border Gavaskar series, which culminated here at the Gabba. And in the last hour, on the fifth day, the Indian cricket team beat the mighty Australians, which was a fully packed team of the Australians led by Tim Paine, Steve Smith, David Warner, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc, Nathan Lyon, Josh Hazlewood, and you name it. And on the other hand, Indian cricket team was coming to Brisbane at the heels of unending injuries, personal griefs and loss to some of the players, and a lot of challenges since Virat Kohli, the captain, went back to India. But this Indian cricket team created history at the Gabba, which was witnessed by over 25-30,000 people here. To understand the importance of this win for Team India and the future of Indian cricket, India News gained exclusive access to none other than the Indian batting maestro, the legend, the little master Sunil Gavaskar, who was accompanying the Indian cricket team as a commentator this time. Sunil Gavaskar is no stranger to the world of cricket and to Indians. Former Indian captain, and he was the first batsman ever to score a 10,000 run in Test cricket. His record of 34 centuries remained unbroken for 2 decades. But the record was broken by none other than Sachin Tendulkar, another Mumbaikar, who considers Sunil Gavaskar as his guru and mentor. Coming back to the Gabba, to understand the importance of this historic win, how a team which was reeling from so much of pressure and tension because of injuries and other worries, was able to turn things around and play so well and hard against the mighty Australian to conquer what was supposed to be the fortress Gabba after 32 years. To understand that, we spoke to Sunil Gavaskar. And Sunil Gavaskar, like always, in this interview, you listen and you will see how he plays a glance, he plays a scoop, and above all, he plays with a very straight bat. Take a listen. Thank you. Congratulations, Sunny Paji, on this fantastic and historic win. And on behalf of the Indian community, 700,000 strong Indian community and 50,000 in Queensland, thank you so much for agreeing to come to Australia and give Australians and Indians such a fantastic time this summer. And congratulations on the historic win.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been an amazing win. It really has been an amazing win.
So as you know, Sunny Paji, it's been it's still it's trying to sink, it's sinking bit by bit amongst the Indians. My first question that comes to mind, Sunny Paji, is that from an all-time low of 36 all out to suddenly to an all-time historic high, breaching the fortress Gabba, what do you think changed in between?
Well, cricket, sessions can change. Like for example, India dominated the first 2 days of Adelaide. You could say when the first 2 days of Adelaide were done, India had taken a lead in the first innings. So India had dominated. Then you get just one bad session where you get 5 or 6 very good deliveries that get rid of your top batsman, and then this kind of a thing happens. So it was just one of those freakish things that happened with India being dismissed for 36. I think the last time something like that happened was way back when we were playing in 1974. And so just imagine it's been almost 45, 46 years since then. This is not something that happens every day. This is a freakish thing. The Australians bowled well. They all got the edges and the catches were taken. So that's one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when that happened, there was so much of doubt being raised on the Indian team. But I remember you were one of those very few who said that, look at it as a cricket, a bad day where, it was taking all the edges. And you never lost faith in the Indian team. So was it the rationalist or was it the passionate cricketer inside Sunil Gavaskar? Who was that who was having that faith in the Indian team?
Well, I mean, I've seen, what the Indian team has been doing, and more importantly, I think I've been seeing what the 18 and the under 19 teams have been doing. So, the kind of experience that the 18, that is the French players are getting, the kind of experience that the under 19 boys are getting. There's an emerging countries tournament that used to be played in Australia.
Right.
In the month of June, July, I think in the Northern Territory, they used to play this tournament. The guys were all experienced. They were only waiting for an opportunity. Once they got the opportunity, they showed what they were made of. So it wasn't that, India was just that 11 players or 14 players. They had others in the reserve who could step in if need be. And that's exactly what happened.
Right. So, Sanipaji, do you think that now the Indian management will have the headache of balancing the new aspirants and the established names? And I mean, it's a good headache to have to start with, but it's going to be a challenging one. Suddenly, we have got so many new aspirants tapping on the heels of the established ones. Do you think that's a good thing?
Oh, it is a very good thing because, nobody can take his place for granted. Now, even the established ones, senior ones know that there are others who are capable of, doing the job. And so they will not take their places for granted. That's the most important thing because complacency, once it reaches in, then the intensity of your play, etc., goes down. So it is, that way it is good that, there are these young players, snapping at the heels of the established ones.
Perfect. So, Anipaji, quickly, Sanipaji, so we have now suddenly so many sort of quick bowlers coming up the ranks. So how come new pitches in India, IPL, MRF, or something else?
I think the credit has to go to Kapil Dev because it was Kapil who in the late 70s when he started his career and in the 80s and 90s, he was the one who showed that Indian fast bowlers could take wickets in India as well as overseas. And you didn't have to be an express bowler. You just had to be a good, a bowler who could swing the ball, bowl at, fast, medium pace and still pick up wickets. And that's exactly what the current guys are doing, apart from a Bumrah who bowls about 145 and the occasional delivery from Umesh Yadav, which is about 145 plus. But most of the bowlers are bowling about 135. But at 135, if you're getting the ball to move and do things in the air as off the surface, then any batting team will have a problem.
This morning, Sanipaji, I was having a conversation with Matthew Hedden because I'm the CEO also of the Institute for Australia-India Engagement, and he's our goodwill ambassador to India. And he was saying such a fantastic match it has been. And he said what brought tears to his eyes was, the gesture by Ajinkya and the team to give that T-shirt to Nathan Lyon to commemorate his 100th, and that was such a great gesture. And I wanted to ask him, but I couldn't. So I just quickly want to ask: do you think in Sydney, Melbourne, and Gabba, the Australian missed the trick here and there somewhere, or we are just too good for them?
I think they certainly missed a trick, because they've got a captain who's a good leader, maybe. But there's a difference between being a good leader and being a cricket captain. And it's at Headingley when he allowed Ben Stokes and Jack Leach to add about 80-90 runs to win the game for England to win the game. And then again at Sydney and again here. So it's the bowling changes, the field placing, all those things that matter. And I know Australians rate him very highly because, when the Australian cricket was down in the dumps in South Africa, he took over at a very, critical time. And he's, balanced it. He's made it the Australian public, believe in the team once again. So as a leader, he's been outstanding. But as a cricket captain, we've seen all these results where Australia should have won but didn't win. And it was, in my view, with the best bowling attack that you have, the kind of best bowling attack in the world that you have, which you can't dismiss, then your captaincy is got to be questioned.
Well said, Sanipaji. Cricket Australia, Sunny Paji has adopted a different format of different captains for different formats. Do you think the India there's a time to now look into that kind of a strategy now?
I think every country has their own, compulsions. Every country has their own captaincy problems. We have in Virat Kohli an outstanding player in all three formats.
Right.
So the question arises if a player in one format is not good enough to play in another format. But if he's good enough to play in another format, then and if he's captain in one format, then he should be captain in all the formats.
Very true. So true. Yeah, very well put. So just quickly, Sunny Paji, what are the three key challenges you think Team India will have to answer in the next few years? Sorry for putting you on the spot.
No. The main challenge is to be able to keep playing at the level that they have done over here, because they played at the very, very highest level, and it's not always easy to keep up with playing in that level for a long period of time, because there is sometimes happens that some other team comes in and they can be the disruptors, and so that is what this team has to watch out for. So the biggest plus is that the guys who have done so well in the last two test matches are all in their early 20s, and which means that they will make mistakes, but they also seem to be the people who will learn from those mistakes and only get better.
Thank you Sunny Paji, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us. I know you've had a very long and arduous tour, and day in, day out, it has been like a military exercise for you all. You must be dead tired, dying to go home. On behalf of India News, we want to wish you a very safe and happy journey back home. And but before you go, I want to quickly ask you, Sunny Paji, what is the secret, if you want to share with 700,000 Indians here? You don't seem to be aging in the last 30, 40 years. What's the secret?
The secret is I don't take myself seriously. If you take yourself seriously, then you're so concerned about, saying the right thing, doing the right thing, looking the right way. I'm not, I don't take myself seriously, so maybe that's the secret.
I think that's nothing but a hallmark of a great personality, a great man, and thank you so much for talking to us, Sunny Paji. And as they say, the thing about humility is the day a person says, I'm humble, it's gone. And in you, we have seen that humility over the years. And thank you for being sort of part of the Indian cricketing history, giving us so many lovely memories as a player, as a captain, and now as a commentator. We enjoy it every single day, and especially your story at Kapil Sharma show, that how you were exchanged with a kid of a fisherwoman, and that's why in your career you have been out fishing outside Austin so many times. We loved it. We loved it, Sunny Paji. God bless you.
Thank you.
Have a safe flight, and hope to see you before your next haircut.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Thanks very much.
Thank you for talking to us.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.
If you like this video, please press the like button. Also, share your views in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to India News TV for more such updates. Thank you for watching.